Welcome to a quick tutorial on theoretical probability. So theoretical probability has a few different styles of questions. One is just asking for the basic probability, which hopefully you should find pretty easily. So in this question here, a six-sided dice is rolled 30 times. So the probability of rolling six-sided dice and getting a 5, right? A 5. So the probability of rolling a 5 is equal to 1 on 6, because there's 6 sides on a dice and there's one 5. Now, in order to find the expected results for any probability question, this is equal to, so I'll just say call it EX, so the expected probability is equal to the probability times the number of times that it happens. So in this question, the chances of getting a 5 is 1 on 6. And how many times does this experiment happen? Well, this experiment happens 30 times. So that means that we would times it by 30. Now, to work this out, we just do 1 times 30, 30, divided by 6. If you chuck that into a calculator, you will get 5. So we expect 5 5s to occur if we roll a dice 30 times. Now, because this is theoretical, it doesn't mean that it will happen. This is just what we think will happen. Have a look at another question. So, a raffle has 40 tickets. If James buys one ticket, what's the probability that he will win? Well, if we have the probability of winning is just 1 out of 40. There's 40 things in total. Now, to convert this to a percentage, all you have to do is in your calculator, type 1 over 40, and then there's a button. It's around about, so if that's your screen in your scientific calculator, it's around about there, and it looks like this, S to D. That changes it from a standard form, which is this, to a decimal. And you'll find if you put that into the calculator and then you push the S to D button, this will equal 0.025. Then to convert this into a percentage, we just times it by 100 and add a percent sign. So in your calculator, just type 0.025, or it'll already be there, times it by 100, and you get 2.5%. So there's your answer. Marge has 5 tickets, so what's the probability that she wins? Well, so the probability that she will win will be 5 out of 40, because she has 5 tickets, and there's 40 tickets in total. Again, to put it into a percentage, you just put this number into your calculator, you hit S to D, and you will get 0.125. Now all we do is we times it by 100, and we will get 12.5, and then you just put the percent sign in. Nice and simple. Now, the third question here says, by the end of a raffle, 10 tickets weren't sold. So that means that there's only 30 tickets in the raffle, because there was 40 to begin with. Now there's 10 less, so there's 30 tickets in total. So now the probability of her winning would be 5 out of 30. Now if you put 5 out of 30 into a calculator, you will get 0.1666667. Then times it by 100, and you'll get 16.666. Now this question only wants 2 decimal places. So what I do is I draw my line in between these two numbers, because there's 2 decimal places here. So the first one and the second one. Now 6 rounds up, so then this becomes a 7. So the answer will be 16.67%. let's have a look at this one. Now, in probability, when you are given two different things, you can set up a two-way table. So if I do my first dice roll over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I do my second dice roll up here, I am multiplying the two together. So I will get 1 times 1, 1 times 2, 1 times 3, 1 times 4, 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, etc. 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16. Because 4 times 4 is 16. Now, how many numbers are even? Well, we can count them. So we have a 2, 4. Oops, sorry, this should have been a 2. A 2, 4, a 6, an 8, 6, a 12, 4, an 8, a 12, and a 16. So the probability of getting an even number there is 12. And in total, there is 4 across, 4 down, so 4 times 4 is 16. Now, we can take out a common factor here. So 12 is 4 times 3, and 16 can be broken up into 4 times 4. So that means that there's a 4 as a highest common factor. So that means that the answer is just 3 on 4. Now, what's the probability that the number is larger than 9? Well, we have only 3 numbers here, which are larger than 9, because we don't want 9, we want bigger than 9. So the probability of getting a number larger than 9 is equal to 3 out of 16. Hope this helps with the questions on this 2 type of problem. Now, in this problem here, we have 3 things, so we can't use a two-way table. We're going to have to use a tree diagram. So, in a tree diagram, we have each of our outcomes. So you can either pick a 1, an 8, or a 9. Now, this happens 3 times because we're making a 3-digit number. So then you have 3 more numbers come out of it. Now, this does say we can have the same number repeated, and it can be in any order. And then we do our third number, 1, 8, and 9. 1, 8, and 9. 1, 8, and 9. Now, this number here is just 1, 1, 1. This is 1, 1, 8, 1, 1, 9, 1, 8, 1, 1, 8, 8, 1, 8, 9. And you'll get the picture. So here you'll also have your 3, and then you'll have your 3 coming off it. And so this way you can get every single number. You then need to find how many numbers are even. So you can see there's 1 here. But you're going to need to find all the different numbers. Now there's a quick little trick you can do to find out how many things there are in total. So if we're making a 3-digit number, that means the first number we had a choice of 3 different things. The second time we had a choice of 3 different numbers. And the third choice we had a choice of 3 different numbers. So if we times all them together, we get 27. So 3 things times 3 things times 3 things, and we get 27. So the probability of getting a number that's even will be out of 27. Now you just need to find what's left over. The next question will maybe ask for a palindrome or a palindromic number. Palindrome is a number that's written forward and backwards the same way. So if we have a number like 616, that's a palindrome because this way it says 616 and this way it says 616. So the first number needs to be the same as the last one. Hopefully that helps with these style of questions for theoretical probability. Good luck, and let me know if you need any more help.